Making the Invisible Visible, Black Women 365 days of the year. Each day will spotlight a remarkable woman whose story has shaped Black, British or global diasporic history. Women whose achievements are too often overlooked. Through these daily short films, we create a living, breathing archive of leadership, creativity, resistance and legacy. Let's begin.
Hi, I'm Elaine Grant and I'm a creative arts consultant. I support art and cultural professionals to get the audiences that they dream of. And I do this by giving them access to my extensive networks, ready and willing to participate in new arts and cultural experiences. I work with a variety of, at the moment, primarily theatre companies who are looking at bringing in new diverse audiences into their spaces. In 2024, I founded my own art and culture group. I call it the ANC group, and it is absolutely enriched my life and my career. I'm connecting now with some of the biggest theatre companies in the world, the National Theatre, the Royal Shakespeare Company, Sadler's Wells, and I'm opening people's eyes, ears and hearts to the love of the arts. And that's what gives me the most immense joy in the work that I do and the work that I can do to encourage communities. And I'm not talking about hard to reach. I absolutely hate that term. Communities are not hard to reach. You just need to know where they are, be able to connect with them and engage them, and they will come. That's a very great question. And the project that comes to mind is a project that I ran for 16 years. I used to be the head of access programs at a theatre access charity called Mousetrap Theatre Project. And every summer we ran a program called Family First Nights. This was a 5-week initiative in the summer holidays in August, where we invited families, sometimes for the first time, to come to the theatre as a family group. And I'd work with a variety of stakeholders from the organisations, social service agencies, foster carers, arts organisations, youth clubs. They would refer the families to this programme. So families from all over Greater London and beyond would come into the West End and see some amazing theatre. I call myself creatively curious. And I love that term. But that's one thing I know about myself, is that I will always be curious about who I am as a Black woman, where I show up, how I show up in this world, and the legacy that I want to leave behind. I'm a mother of 2 children, and I'm so proud that both my children love the arts. And I want that to continue. And I want that feeling, those emotions to be with everybody that I connect with, that I take on a journey, I take on a theatre visit, and that stays with them. They share that with their families and friends, because there's nothing like the industry that I have dedicated my life and my career to. So I want to continuously stay creatively curious. I keep myself motivated by keeping on top of what's going on out there. That is my job. People come to me to find out what's going on out there in the arts and culture world. And that's what keeps me motivated. We are blessed. I live in London. We are absolutely blessed. We get the best art and culture in the world here. So I can never be tired of going to see a show, going to an exhibition, going to a gallery, going to see a film. There is always something. I could be out every day to see something different in my city. And I'm so, so proud of that. My self-care has become more and more important to me. I think as I am an entrepreneur and I have to look after myself. And I do that by booking myself into spa days, having massages, going for walks. So all of these little things, I think, keeps me going and keeps me knowing that I'm on the right path. And it's not necessarily about me, it's about others. And I just want to share this quote. My partner sent me this quote this morning, and I really think it just sums me up. When you look for the good in others, you discover the best in yourself. And that's what I think really connects myself to others.
Thank you for joining us for today's story. Making the Invisible Visible is our commitment to ensuring that Black women's histories and contributions are recognised, valued and kept in daily circulation. Across 2026, we will continue to share these powerful narratives, 365 days of impact, brilliance and inspiration. Stay connected, join the conversation and help us champion the women whose journeys continue to shape our world. I'm Paulette Brooks, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next story.